Hey there, film fans. Chris Fagan. We're talking to the medias, and I'm going to give a quick review of Doctor Strange 2: Multiverse of Madness. I just got to seeing it with a screening. Thank you to Alive for inviting us to the screening. Me, Joy, and Daniel Dyer, we had fun with it. And Daniel even got to dress up in cosplay and entertain the crowd and give them a little bit of fun before, during, and after the show. So it was a lot of fun. So let's get right into my review of it. Nothing spoiler here. I'm not going to get into any spoilers. We're going to do that live. So join us live on an upcoming Talking to the Media's Random Specific. Maybe we'll do a spoiler heavy episode sometime next week. Give people a chance to go check it out. But right off the bat, I'm going to say that I loved it. I very much loved it more than the original Doctor Strange. It was a little jarring, I'm not going to lie, to those Sam Raimi-isms, if we're going to call them that, those standard things that Sam Raimi does. He puts in a lot of his movies, especially if you're a big fan of the Spider-Man movies. Notice it right away. And at first, I thought, it's just going to take me out of the movie. But then I blended into it. I loved it, and it was perfect. This movie was a more horror-heavy type of film, and it gripped me from the beginning all the way to the end, and made me enjoy learning more about the character more than I ever knew before. And I think that I'm going to try to dive a little bit more into the comic book stuff because I don't know much about Doctor Strange other than what I've seen in the MCU, but this made me interested in learning some of the heavy lore that you can only get in the comic book stuff. Very much a tie-in and continuation from what we got in No Way Home. I would say that these two movies work hand in hand together. So definitely, if you've seen the movie multiple times, like I have, it would probably be good to watch No Way Home right before you go to watch this one. Maybe even WandaVision, the series, a little bit of a refresher going right into it. Benedict did outstanding, as he always does, as the Sorcerer Supreme. I call him the Sorcerer Deluxe because, as we learned, because of the technicality, not the Supreme, that's Benedict Wong as Wong. And how did he do as well? I was worried about what was going to happen with this character moving forward, but from beginning to end, I feel like there's something big that we have yet to see. Maybe from what we got in Shang-Chi with what he's going to be helping that character with. But Wong is, he's a teacher. He's one of the people that I feel is going to help move the other sorcerers forward in the MCU. And he's not a throwaway character. He's here to stay, and I'm glad that we got to see him grow a little bit more as a character this time around. Wong is very crucial to the MCU. American Chavez character, my favorite. Out of the whole thing, from beginning to end, was my favorite character. I know that the actress is getting a lot of heat with things that's going on politically wise, with the geeks and gamer types of jerks that are giving her a hard time because she's representing an LGBT character. You can all just go to hell because she was the heart and soul of this movie. I instantly wanted a movie with her. I instantly or Disney Plus series. I don't care what I get. That's what I want to see more of this character. From the first 5 minutes of getting to know her, I instantly was like, I need to see a movie or a TV series with just her. I want to see her pop up in other things, maybe in the Marvels or something. I don't know. I don't know what I want. I just know I want more of this character because she was lovely. I was just hooked from beginning to the end. Like I said, every word I was as hanging on. It was gripping. It was every time she was in danger, I felt for her. I was like, no, I hope we don't. I felt like every time she was in danger, I was worried that we weren't gonna get my dream for having a series from her in the future. Moving on to obviously Wanda, on so many levels, totally crushed it. Brought me back all the way to Westview from WandaVision. Pain that you're feeling with this character, everything that she's struggling with, you're right back in that moment again. And Elizabeth Olsen crushes it with this character. I feel like I've heard a lot of people showing disappointment, or they're worried about the direction that Wanda is going. For those of you who are on the internet, because I'll put it to you like this: the hardcore Wanda stans, the fans, the super Wanda fans, may not like this movie, but based on how Wanda's character has been portrayed and all the pain that she's gone through, this movie made a lot of sense. The only criticism that I would have for this movie is that it left me with so many questions than answers. And I don't like it. And I don't like that lately with the MCU. I like it when we speculate sometimes, even if it's just out of fun. We don't know what's going to happen. Like for No Way Home, for example. There was a lot of things kind of like, that doesn't make any sense, or, that contradicts. Even though this movie kind of calls those things out, it still left more questions than answered, and certain things I feel like were not tied up properly, but it can be fixed later on. And maybe that's that thing what Kevin Feige was saying. This is the last of the multiverse that we're going to see. He said that out there in an interview. So this is maybe just the beginning. So let's hope that it doesn't go too far out there. But introducing us to a complex multiverse, I think this movie did a good job at it. I had a lot of fun with it. The overall story was great. I loved where everybody went with their characters. Even Rachel Adams as Christine Palmer. I loved what they did with her this time. They gave her a lot to do in this movie, and any fan of hers will not be disappointed as well. So I recommend it. I say go check it out. One of MCU's best, and I'm gonna definitely watch it again a couple times in the theaters, because there's so many things that are happening. You're telling yourself, the guys that we watched it with, we were like, I think I saw this, I thought I saw that. So now I have to confirm. There's a couple of things that I think that I saw from previous movies, previous series, that were just, things were going so fast, you're like, they did that on purpose because they know I'm going to buy another ticket and go try to see if I can catch it the second time, third time, 15th time around. Go check it out. I can't wait to talk about it. Let me know what you guys who have seen it. No spoilers, please. This is a non-spoiler review. Let me know what you think without spoiling anything, and then join us again next week when we give our spoiler heavy. Hopefully we'll have a full panel here and with the new set, and we can talk more about Multiverse of Madness. And let us know any questions that you want to ask. Throw it in. Any things that you're worried about that you want to see, or that I can confirm without spoiling anything. Put it in the box below, and let's keep talking about it, guys. Until next time.